Murray, one small thing.
Yeah.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker?
Hello everyone, and welcome to a bit of everything's review of Joker. Just back from the cinema, literally just went and seen it this afternoon, and first off, it is fantastic. It's an amazing movie. Todd Phillips and his cinematographers have created an amazing visual representation of what New York, Gotham, would have looked like at the turn of the 80s. The haves and the have-nots is still, it was prevalent then with the whole yuppies and everything else, and it's still prevalent now. Setting it then was a wise choice. Joaquin Phoenix is phenomenal. He's amazing in this movie. He deserves to be Oscar nominated at the very least. If he walks away with the Best Actor Oscar, it wouldn't be a surprise. It would also mean that the character of Joker is the only superhero character to have won acting Oscars and to have won them twice. Obviously Heath Ledger won it with Best Supporting Actor for The Dark Knight, and Joaquin Phoenix, if he did, would win it as the Best Actor. What I will say, and this is a spoiler-free review in case anyone's worried about spoilers, because obviously the film's only opened today. It is an origin story for Joker, and a lot of people say he doesn't need an origin story, or he works best without an origin story, but Joker is possibly the most versatile character in cinema, not just comics, because there are so many interpretations, there are so many variants. Even the character himself has said in the comics and in animation, when they did The Killing Joke, that if he's going to have an origin story, he would like it to be multiple choice. So people doing their own interpretations of the Joker is fine. That's the whole point of the character. And if you look at the main versions of the Joker that we've got, if you go back, there's the Batman 66 Joker played by Cesar Romero, moustache and all. Then we go to Jack Nicholson's version for Tim Burton, who had an origin. You move on to the animated series with Mark Hamill, definitive Joker for a lot of people, especially as he's voiced him through the animated series, various other things through the Arkham games as well. Then you move on to Heath Ledger's version of the Joker, another reinvention and completely different to what's came before. Jared Leto's Joker, again, works for the setting that he was in. I personally enjoyed and would love to have seen more of that character. And now we have Joaquin Phoenix's version of the Joker, who predates them all chronologically, bar Cesar Romero. And he's in every scene of the movie, pretty much. And he commands you to watch everything he does in this movie. The supporting characters are played brilliantly. Zazie Beetz, with, if you've seen the trailers, the love interest. Robert De Niro as the late night talk show host, which is obviously it's a homage to King of Comedy, where he was in the Arthur Fleck role of trying to get on Jerry Lewis's talk show, and the lengths he would go to get on there. This is a complete departure from anything that's been done with the character before, at least in cinema, at least in movies. And from the trailers and from other people think, it's obviously is not associated with the DCEU in any way, but it is much more loyal to the comics and the essence of the character from the comics than the trailers would suggest and you would think. The violence is visceral when it happens on screen. It leaves you with more questions than answers when you walk out of the cinema. And if leaving you with more questions than answers isn't the essence of the Joker, I don't know what is. It's a wonderful film. It will be divisive. There will be people who will hate it with a passion. There will be people like myself who love it and think it's amazing. It should be up for Oscars for Best Actor, Best Cinematography, Best Director, Best Film, and it has a really good shot of winning them all. Although, again, the Academy are still biased, possibly even subconsciously so, against anything comic book movie. I mean, even now there are people who believe Ledger's Oscar was pandering, simply because he died, when he fully deserved it. But we're going on a little tangent here, that's a story for another time. Joker is a 5-star film. It is heartily recommended. Go and see it before any spoilers do the rounds. You do want to go in this as cold as you can, even if you've seen the trailers. There's the trailers, while most of the scenes in the trailers are in the movie, they are not how you would interpret them just from the trailer. That's the only kind of spoiler I'm going to give to you. But yes, definitely it's a 5-star movie. I am itching to actually watch it again, now that I've seen it, to pick up on some clues and hints that I may have missed. So go and see it, 5 stars, recommended by the show. We will see you again with an unboxing video over the weekend. There's a DDP yoga video going up tomorrow. But for now, thank you for watching. Go and see the film, 5 stars. Goodbye.
Can you please stop bothering my kid?
Sorry.
Arthur, I have some bad news for you. This is the last time we'll be meeting.
You don't listen, do you? You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
And finally, in a world where everyone thinks they can do my job, check out this guy.
When I was a little boy and told people I was going to be a comedian, everyone laughed at me. Well, no one's laughing now.
You can say that again, pal.
It's so awful, isn't it?
For my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed. But I do. And people are starting to notice.
Think this is funny? Is this a joke to you?
Murray, one small thing.
Yeah.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker?